Okay, so I came into the VT store because of the VT and BT21, the VT-BTS collaboration. You guys said on Instagram that you guys wanted me to try it. What should I do? Should I try it?
Hello everyone, this is Lenny and I'm from the channel Lenny Vida. I do videos on Korea, mostly culture, language, Korean beauty, K-beauty. I'm so happy to meet Lana today. Yay, and we're here at this like bibimbap place, a Korean food place. It looks really healthy. It had like 4.6 stars and she's vegetarian, so I hope she'll enjoy it. So these are our mixing bowls and then our rice is in here, in the middle one. For our vegetarian Lana, we have lots of veggies. Just add whatever you like to the rice and just mix it up. And then this soup is the soybean paste doenjang goop with tofu and it's like a little salty. It's typical side dishes. This one, I don't know if you know, this is like the acorn jelly. This is vegetarian as well. It's made with like the powder, like ground up acorns and then they make it into like a jelly.
Is it a mushroom? Maybe it's a mushroom.
It looks like a pepper.
I don't know what it is.
It's spicy.
A little bit. Fresh. Tasty.
This one's pretty tasty too.
Yeah.
But it is spicy.
I don't mind spice so much though. Actually, yeah, we have like this chain in London. It's just a franchise, and it's like the chain is literally called bibimbap. So like everywhere you go in
So
London,
you know what it is.
Yeah.
Do they have like a big Korean community?
I don't think actually I ever met someone just like without purposely reaching out to somebody. I don't think I ever met somebody who was Korean.
So like a minority.
Yeah. I prefer to just set the focus and leave it there because otherwise as I move it's going to keep going like this. So I just focus it and then
And I heard for that one, it's like the shutter moving is like loud too.
I've had lenses before where it's loud. This lens I don't think is loud, but it's just annoying for it to be going like this all the time. So I just set it as it is, and then it's out of focus. That means I'm out of focus for the whole video.
But don't you like turn it, flip it like this?
But like I do a lot of hairstyle videos.
Oh, so you're not like looking at it?
Yeah, and also like if I'm really far away and I want to fit all my hair in like it's down to here, so I have to be like quite far, and I'm just like looking at it.
To you,
like,
it's like you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have a schedule, so I just film whenever I want.
If I have a day planned where I have to film maybe like 3 videos in one day, and then things just start going wrong, like I don't know, like my camera wasn't charging when I thought it was charging, so now I have to like charge it again, and now there's like construction going on outside, and I'll just be like, there'll be like clips of me like when I'm editing, and I'll just be like so angry, and then I'll just be like, and like happy again, and I'm like, wow, you're a psycho.
No, it's just you being professional.
Yeah. It's so cute. I love cookies and cream.
Yeah, me too.
I never had cheese caramel.
cheese caramel.
I never had that before.
Koreans love their cheese caramels.
I went to the 27C or something like that in Hongdae. It's like all cheesecakes. Yeah, it's so good. Maybe the cheese caramel. Let's go with that. Or blueberry. This is your melty chocolate, and mine is just my plain old regular vanilla latte. It's spray me.
It's like my beauty guru occupational habit.
Oh, I guess it tells you when it's ready to drink, when it's all melted.
So I've just been talking to Lenny about some skin treatments that I wanted to get done while I was here in Korea. I mentioned my eye bags. So I think I spoke to you guys before, I've mentioned it on my channel before, that I wanted to get eye bag fillers. I had a consultation for it and he told me they would inject hyaluronic acid into my eye troughs to smooth out the whole area so that it doesn't look like I have this indentation. My eye bags wouldn't be so noticeable and I wouldn't look so tired all the time, and just I wouldn't have all this puffiness. But Lenny says that actually not to do it. So now I'm like, what should I do?
Just what I heard.
Lenny's friends and co-workers have said that if you get the fillers underneath your eyes, then it doesn't dissolve correctly, and actually the substance that they inject underneath your eyes ends up just moving down over time, like with the aging process. It just like slides down and ends up being in the wrong place, and then you have to go ahead and get it melted. So I'm not sure now. I'm gonna have another consultation while I'm here because it is something I really want to get done. If it's not gonna melt, if it's not gonna melt naturally and it moves down and I have to go and get it melted, then maybe that's a big no. I think also it depends what substance you get injected. Like, when I had the consultation before, he said it was hyaluronic acid, which he says that your body like metabolizes.
I've heard of hyaluronic acid.
Yeah.
It's like something that's already in your skin's epidermal layer, so I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
Like, my friends were just more telling me about like the normal filler, which is
what is the normal filler?
It's like a harder thing that's like more permanent, like longer lasting.
So I don't want anything like
get that because they want the longer lasting ones.
Yeah, like when I went to my consultation, he said like most people it would usually last like 6 months or maybe a year, but it's to do with your metabolism. And he said like, because I'm half Nigerian, he said he could already sort of tell that I was like Nigerian based on my face structure and stuff. Like he does plastic surgery, so he knows face structures, and he said that Nigerian has typically a faster metabolism, so if I got it I might only be able to have it for like 3 months before needing a top up. Like it could be that short. But he said there's been other people who have had it for a year before needing a top up. I think I'd definitely prefer to have like the temporary thing than like
something gone wrong.
Yeah, something gone wrong, and then having to get it melted. That'll be for the consultation. What else did I say to him? Oh, just like skin treatments for like my acne scars. Because like
your skin looks so smooth.
like I have like a full coverage foundation on right now. Yeah, and then you can see like it's bumpy. When I take makeup off, you can see the acne scars.
But for acne scars, like what I did, the laser toning, and like lasers, is probably what he'll recommend you.
Yeah. I think so.
But those are usually like, you need multiple treatments to get, because every time I go in, and I've seen a lot of dermatologists in my time here, they always say like for the laser toning and the laser treatments, especially for acne scars, it's not like just a one-time thing. You have to like consistently get it. And because you need like at least a week of recovery time in between sessions, I don't know if you'll have time to.
Maybe not.
Because you'll need at least like 3 to 5 treatments. There was a commercial of this girl who was drinking, was it milk or beer? And she had this like thing. And then it was like trending for a while.
Do you think it would be cute? I don't think so.
Not enough foam. I feel like when they filmed it, they probably used like shaving foam or something to make
they do. Like, there was like some post that was going around Instagram like revealing like when they pour syrups on pancake in adverts, it's not actually syrup, it's like petrol. Yeah, it's like gasoline because it looks better on camera. Like, because if you put real syrup, it would just like melt into the pancakes.
I was like, food never looks as good as it does in the commercials.
Because it's not actually the food, it's like some weird alternative.
We opened it. This is the cheese caramel chocolate.
Good?
It's like not so much like a chocolate, like a caramel. Inside the caramel.
It's like cheesecake.
You like it? Not really?
Yeah, I like it.
Lana, space, Summer. She subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you. Should I try these? Okay, so I came into the VT store because of the VT and BT21, the VT BTS collaboration. You guys said on Instagram that you guys wanted me to try it. What should I do? Should I try it? I'm gonna show you guys what they have. Maybe we can try it. Maybe.
So they do have primer cushions, but I didn't actually really sample those because I'm not doing a full makeup look, so I didn't really see the need for the primer. It might have made a difference to how the foundation turned out, but the main thing I was worried about with the foundation was the shade range. So I picked up the Van shade because this is the darkest one, and you guys can see when I put that on my hand, it's still even a couple shades, maybe like 2 or 3 shades too light to even be acceptable for my skin tone. So their darkest foundation is not really dark enough even for medium skin tone on the broad spectrum of things, right? I will say that the finish of the foundation was quite nice and it didn't seem to be drying. It definitely had that kind of satin, kind of almost dewy finish that's really popular in Korea. So they had color correctors, primers. One of the main things you'll notice is that you can't pick up whichever shade you want with whichever character you want. It's generally each character performs a different function. And they also had some sticks. So I picked up the cookie stick, and this one is a highlighter. So I just sampled this on the back of my hand again on top of the foundation. So you guys can see it does highlight, but to me it kind of looks a bit blocky. It doesn't seem to blend very well without actually just removing the whole product, you know. There's not any big bits of glitter in it, which is good because it will look quite natural, but my worry is that it's going to look very, very natural. It's going to have a very subtle finish to the point where it's not really going to stand up against Western highlighters like Ofra, because you guys know that we love our glow in Western makeup. People really, really want to be shining from space. In Korea, it's not really like that, you know. So then I picked up the Chimmy stick, and this one is so cute, and actually I do like how it looks. What I can understand, this is like a contour stick, it's a shading stick. This is supposed to kind of reinforce the definition on your face, make you look a bit more chiseled, you know. If you do decide to go for the Van foundation, I do think that the Chimmy stick will help you to add a bit more color, a bit more definition, stop you looking so ghost-like, stop you looking like you came straight out of the grave, because it's definitely very warm. But then that's also my concern, is that this is pretty warm for a contour stick. If you want to be contouring your nose and stuff like that, this is on the warmer side. I definitely prefer to use more ashy tones when I'm contouring because it looks more natural, whereas this looks more like a bronzer to me. But I definitely think you could pair it with the Van foundation, possibly have some good results. Only really if you're not any darker than my skin tone though. It's going to blend out pretty nicely. It looks pretty smooth on application. It didn't clump together. It looks like it's going to blend out pretty well. So then we have this Tartar color stick. I'm not entirely sure what the function of this is supposed to be. From what I can understand, it's just like a blush, just dab a little bit on your cheek. I think you would have to dab, because when I was trying to run it across my hand like this, it did come out streaky, it did come out clumpy. So I think it's definitely for dabbing. The color is so sheer, I'm not really sure if it would make that much difference. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it is something that kind of stuck in my mind, and I think I might go back and purchase that one along with the Chimmy stick and the Van foundation maybe. Now moving on to the lip colors. So each character has got their own lip color. These are basically matte liquid lipsticks. So I'm going in first with the Koya one, which is a deep red. It's very pretty, very smooth on application, not streaky, very thick, just like our man Namjoon. The next one that I picked up was Cookie, a dark pinkish nude. It's one of those kind of your lips but better kind of shades, but a darker version. You guys can see it there. Let me know what you think of that one. This is probably one of my go-to type of shades. I have so many lipsticks and so many lip glosses in this kind of shade. Next up, I picked up RJ, and it's kind of confusing because the packaging is orange. You might think that maybe the lipstick inside is going to be an orange or a coral or an orangey red, but it's in fact very pink. Of course, because it's RJ, it's Jin. But this is pretty much the truest pink of all the shades in the range. I don't think it's going to suit my skin tone, but you guys can see it there. This is just what it looks like on my medium tone skin. And Mung has kind of a mauve purplish undertone to it. It's quite pink, it's quite purple, and it's quite dark as well. I think it's going to look pretty on a lot of skin tones. Maybe not the pinker skin tones. It's just a happy color, just like J-Hope. Shookie's one is definitely made for me. I love these orange coral red tones, so I might be purchasing Shookie's shade right there. I love this. I love this for summer. This was made for me, and I just need this. I need it. I mean, I'm looking at it now. Why didn't I buy it? Because I want this. Actually, they did not have Tartar's lip color, so I'm just finishing up now. This one is Vans, and Vans is another one of my favorites out of the whole range. So this one is just like this nude brown. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I want it. Look how smooth it is. Look at that shade. I love it. Van, like why are people sleeping on Van when these are the shades that Van has got? Van has got our foundation shade. Van has got our lip shade. Okay, don't sleep on Van.